Hi everyone, Sarah Jane representing Just Around the Corner here. Today we are talking about 5 questions to help you find the right dog for you. So if you are starting a dog search, looking at different breeds, maybe different shelters, you're gonna wanna ask yourself these 5 questions to make sure that you are finding the perfect dog to fit into your life and your lifestyle. So number 1, what is your lifestyle like? How is your time spent on a daily basis? Number 2, who lives in the home with you? Number 3, what are you looking to afford? Number 4, pace of life. Are you active, inactive? Number 5, your future. Look at a year from now, 5 years from now, even 10 years from now. So let's go back and review. So number 1, your lifestyle. How is your time spent? How many hours do you work on a daily basis? If there are other people in the home, do they work? Do they go to school? You know, how much quality time are you really going to be able to offer this new furry family member of yours? If it's a lot, if you see it really being like it's going to immerse that like little critter into your family, awesome. If not, if you feel like you're gonna probably spend more time with the dog walker than with the family, then maybe it's time to take a break and reconsider at a later date. Number 2, who lives in your home? So do you have children? Are you single? You know, do you have a spouse or a partner? So those things you want to also consider. Does that person have an allergy? All the things that would go along with those individuals, and you want to address them individually, right? So if you have a spouse who's allergic to dogs, you want to get a hypoallergenic dog or a non-shedding dog. And then likewise, if you have children who have different abilities or capabilities with an animal, you want to consider all of those things. There are breeds that are very child friendly, so you want to make sure that if you have children in your home, you're choosing a breed that's really going to thrive with having young children in your home. What are you looking to afford? Number 3. So it sounds very basic, right? But what you don't realize is the size of the animal is really going to impact this cost. It is not an across the board, all dogs cost the same amount on a monthly basis. So for example, your flea and tick medications, those are a weight-based medication. So if you have a Chihuahua versus a Great Dane, the expense is going to be far greater for the Great Dane's medication than a Chihuahua. And likewise, your food, that is also going to be directly comparable to the size of breed that you have chosen to bring into your home. So look at that, consider, in addition, you've got your vet, your grooming. So if it's a dog that is lightly grooming required, not a long-haired Newfoundland, for example, that does a lot of shedding, something more like a poodle that tends to be more hypoallergenic and also not shed as much, that's gonna cost you a lot less as well. So number 4 is your pace of life. So are you extremely active? Are you out on the trails every weekend, even in the evenings? Do you go for long walks in the morning? You want to have a dog that can keep up with you, or if you're a little more sedentary and you just like to relax, take leisurely strolls, maybe something like a Shih Tzu is going to be a better fit for you. If you're extremely active, your Labrador Retriever is obviously always a great option, as well as a Golden Retriever, super family friendly, and they like to have a lot of fun, super happy-go-lucky type of spirit. Number 5, your future. So are you currently single, ready to mingle, but hoping to settle down soon? What would that look like? Is the dog that you're looking to bring into your home going to be family friendly if that does end up happening in the next few years? And even 10 years from now. So maybe you have a family unit now, but your kids are in their teens and they're going to be leaving soon. How is that going to work with your life once those kids have gone on and left you as an empty nester? Is it going to be wonderful and you're so grateful to still have that dog that brings so many memories and happiness to each day? You just want to consider all of those things, because first and foremost, choosing to adopt or purchase a dog is definitely a lifelong commitment on your part. So for as long as that dog is around, you want to be there and you want to be that safe place and that home for that dog. So take those future years into consideration also. So those are the 5 things. I want to run a few questions by you real quick. Once you've answered those, these are a few more things to consider. Are you looking for a purebred or a mix? Are you wanting to go through a breeder or a shelter? Are you willing to travel to find your perfect dog or pick up your perfect dog? How quickly do you want the dog? Are you willing to wait for another litter, or are you ready to just go locally and go ahead and get your dog, this weekend? So those are things to consider. Hopefully this will help you in your search for the perfect dog for you and your family and your household. So without further ado, thanks so much for watching, everyone, and we will see you soon.